I'm going to have a look at this one. So I talked about females hopping around the forest all the time looking for food. And so female frogs are usually camouflaged in their coloration, and the males are the good-looking ones. And with this toad here, you can see that she's beautifully camouflaged. She's got all black and mottling. The males will be bright orange when they're in breeding condition. So this is a toad, and if you feel it, she's lovely and smooth. And what that tells me is that it's a female. So females are camouflage colours, they're in camo gear, and they're beautiful and smooth. And this, of course, is the horrible poisonous cane toad that kills nobody, but everybody thinks it kills everybody. And look at those beautiful eyes. Watch out, you could fall in love with this frog.
They do secrete poison though, don't they? Or?
They can secrete poison.
Yeah.
They're often held by little people as pets, big females, and they'll dress them up in princess clothes and all sorts of things. This frog could kill me if I licked it, but even if I licked it now, it wouldn't kill me. I would have to really annoy it in order for it to excrete poison. All over its back are glands which produce poison, and these large glands on either side behind the eyes.
I don't think anybody would lick a frog. Or
No, not anyone with half a brain. So
they don't even need a quarter of the brain to do it.
If you feel this, you can feel it's nice and smooth. So these frogs can be very poisonous, but they'll only excrete poison if they're in the mouth of a snake. Yes, adults can touch it too. It's not just little people. And so that you get a feel for it. And the reason why I want you to do this is because hopefully we'll catch a male and you'll feel the difference. The male is really rough like sandpaper.
Is the male smaller in the toads as well?
Yes. Yeah, but this is a juvenile. So if you now look at the beautiful belly and feel how smooth that belly is.
I don't
You don't want to hurt it, and you don't want to lick your fingers. You have to wash your hands after you've been playing with any frog. But if any of the adults want to feel that beautiful belly on this frog, then you can feel how smooth it is and wet it is. So they're using that to absorb moisture out of the ground. And it's also really thin. You can see I can pinch it like that, and it's very thin, the skin. Whereas the skin on the back is thicker. So when a male goes into amplexus, he hops on the back of a female, and then he hangs on like all frogs. And with that beautiful smooth belly, if he feels a really rough frog on his belly, then he knows he's made a mistake. And if he feels a nice smooth frog like this female, then he goes, yep, I've hopped on the right frog. So it's all part of the sexual selection. Males will also have a dark thumb. So they'll have a sheath on their inside their thumb, which is like sandpaper, which helps them hang on to the females as well. So this is a female, a small female. They'll get much, much bigger than this. Females will get as big as this frog on my shirt. Wow. So this one is just a little type. She will grow into this big. She also pees a lot. Frogs love peeing in there because they like to pee in snakes' mouths.
Oh, really?
Yes, because they think if they pee in a snake's mouth, it might let them go.
Oh.
And you never know. If it pees on me, it might let it go too. Oh, no. These frogs are incredibly adaptable. You can play with them, you can handle them. She could kill me if she wanted. If she squirted poison from her parotid or parotid gland into my mouth, it could be quite dangerous. If I squeezed it, the hippies in Townsville used to eat these all the time. They just cut them open from the bottom, peel off the skin off the legs and the thighs. They're just as good to eat as any other frog. A toad is a frog. It's just a type of frog. Does anyone know the difference between a toad frog and another frog? The difference is in a very small bone inside the skull. So in order to tell the difference between a frog and a toad of the family Woodfordia, which is this group of frogs from South America, They evolved in the Guiana Shield in northern South America,
Sometimes getting ready to jump on me.
and then they hopped all over the world. They hopped in England, they hopped in Africa,
Wow.
they hopped into Indonesia, they hopped into South America, down to Tierra del Fuego, but they never made it to Australia until we brought them here. They were on their way, they were just waiting for another ice age. Next ice age, they would have hopped down through New Guinea into Australia. Anyway, so we just speeded up that process by a couple of million years maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But if you look into their eyes, I told you before, you
know.
could be bewitched
Let's have a
because
look
they
at
have beautiful eyes.
I do not want to jump on the back of it.
You don't want to jump on the back of it, that's right.
Am I
Look how
going
cute it is.
So that's a female cane toad, a small one, a juvenile. All right, does someone want to put it somewhere safe?
I want to.
Hang on, she said I can. So I want you to do the trick. I want you to hold the back legs like that, and that way she can't hop away. You
Nice
can go with
one.
her and help her. Make sure she puts it, someone with a light, maybe a parent or two.
Someone just found that by the creek over
Yeah,
there.
so that's the little Stony Creek frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we'll call it male now. Any sex frogs on the census?